We are a family of 6 who call the ocean our home. We feel incredibly blessed to do this life together, and we've now sailed halfway around the world, crossing oceans, exploring cultures, finding waves, all while raising a family and leaning into the highs and lows of life at sea. The adventure is far from over as we continue our mission to circumnavigate this globe. So jump on board, have a laugh, and let's see where this journey takes us.
Bali is a dream destination for tourists, digital nomads and backpackers, but arriving by sailboat, that's a different story. For us, it was a chance to tick off some big jobs like servicing both of our Yamaha SD50 sail drives and restocked up on hard to find supplies. You really can find just about anything in Bali except maybe a clean anchorage. So while the harbour gave us safe shelter and murky water, we got to work one engine at a time, squeezing in a little surfing when we could. This episode follows a full repair job, a dose of island life, and what's really like to visit Bali by boat.
Rolled into the big smoke.
Yeah, we've just entered Bali, pretty much. This is Serangan Harbour, and we've been told to pick up a mooring.
But I don't think we can anchor.
So, but then some boats we know are anchored over there.
Yeah, we're going to say
So
hi.
we might do that tomorrow. But for now, we're following this guy who we've organised a mooring with. We were told that there's not much room and that it's best to pick up a mooring, but now that we're here, it does look like there's a bit of room.
Alright, we've just got here and it's gold because the younger two have just spotted a camel in the wild for the first time ever. And they are proper excited. Is it everything you'd thought?
Yes! Oh, so did you get them clear again?
Today's mission, SodaStream bottles, coffee and provisions. That is the plan. It's going to be a scooter mission.
Yeah, so I wear shoes when we go on the scooters so that...
Because she's so speedy, she needs brakes.
Yeah, if I have to put my feet down in a hurry, I don't want my sandals getting, I don't know, I just have more confidence on the bike. If I'm
You are
wearing
so
shoes.
confident.
And then we got helmets because we're in Bali, so...
Bali is loose when it comes to traffic.
Very, very loose.
Alright, so we're just trying to work out how to leave the dinghy. So we've got to make sure we leave it so these other boats can get in and out, but also leave it so that it's not high and dry when we get back. Ted was holding onto the bow line so that we could bring Chris in. And now Chris is going to wrap it and secure it around a rock. We've got the stern anchor out too to keep the boat from going sideways and bashing against the rocks.
Sweet as.
67 footer.
Yeah.
Drying out on the beach. How good is that? Getting it done local style. That's a good effort. They're just cleaning the bottom and anti-fouling without a lift. That's yeah, working with the tides. Well done. Well done. It's like a whole yard here. These are the big decisions.
Yeah.
What colour?
Yeah.
Step 1, SodaStreams are on board.
Yeah.
Step 2, change of helmet because you found a red one.
And we gotta put this one back.
Yeah, this will be easier.
Coffee! Coffee time!
This next step, you need to put, this next step is critical.
Very, very important.
Otherwise you get a burn. You've done well, Mum.
Just go with that.
Saving your butts.
We failed. It's like
I think
burnt flesh. Those are the pegs are gonna get.
Oh.
We're doomed.
Madre.
That's the fastest.
You're in a cone of silence.
That's the fastest
That was real.
and longest bike ride, scooter ride
And we
on a
kept-
busy road.
People kept like weaving in between us.
You just gotta remain confident and just go, alright.
Yeah, but cautious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's so sweaty.
I think we're at the right spot.
this.
Yeah, bagus. We've got them.
Yep. We just gotta hope that they don't flash when we put them in.
Yeah, I know. such as missions in this part of the world are so random that you just got to go with it. Love it. No idea where we are really. But good old Google Maps will get us back to where we need to go. Otherwise we're just on the outskirts of further. Yep. There you go, Ted knows. I've been too busy dodging potholes. No, anything. And a big boy. What? What? Let's not forget eggs. It's a full production run.
We made it. And our dinghy is now up on the rocks. We're not quite sure why. We think maybe somebody thought they were being helpful and pulled it up on the rocks for us. Or it could have quite simply ended up there as the tide's gone out. Regardless, we've now got the task of getting it back in the water. Alright, so the anchor, what's happened, the anchor's dragged. As the tide has gone out, she's ended up on the rocks. Along with our couple of groceries that we managed to grab.
Have a look at these beauties. Look at that. And then we've got the mountain.
Oh, you know, I could see the lava tracks earlier.
Almost. Hey, is it puffing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's puffing.
After ticking off a few things in town and loading up on some essentials, it was time to get stuck into the real reason we'd come to Bali, servicing the saildrives.
Choc ate half of the chocolate that they were putting in, but you
Yeah,
know.
small drip cacao down here.
And while they do that, we are set and ready to start
Saildrives.
the saildrives project.
Lovely shade, because it is, I'm guessing, low to mid 30s in the Celsius.
I'd say mid to high.
Mid to high. Well, thankfully the breeze just started to. Yes, we're going to lap the clutch cone, so you can come on that journey with us.
Alright, let's go.
Up on the table.
So, there it is, the clutch cone.
And the work begins. Well done, Dad.
Hey, nice
that
work,
took a
Dad.
little
That
bit longer,
took a
that
wee bit.
tapping a bit, eh?
Yep. So we've got to Dremel this mechanical lock. You can see the divot in here and how we punched in here on this top nut. So we've got to kind of cut through here so we can take this nut off, which is incidentally a left-hand thread. So you got to get that on, right? Been there before. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to muck up the thread, otherwise the whole thing's useless.
This is a big job.
Yeah.
We believe that we've got that free enough that we can now attempt to
I think that could
undo it. You look like you're matching the shade we've put up behind, which is, it's so hot. We're trying to avoid any sunlight coming in here, so the old towel hanging up. All right, time to go ahead and undo this.
Okay, Ted, you need it.
Yep.
All right, so we don't have a vice, but
That's good. You happy?
we have two
You
children
guys ready?
Yep.
and a strong dad.
Got it.
Hey!
Keep your hands on it.
I remember getting so hung up on that one time that we did it because we were trying to do it the wrong way and tightening it.
This is basically the gearbox, the part of the sail drive that shifts us into forward or reverse. Ours had started slipping in reverse, which meant it was time to open it up, lap the clutch cone to give it the grip again, and make sure the gears could do their job properly.
But we need to...
Double it.
Maybe
This
This is what we've been going for.
is...
that's the gold
Should be away.
piece.
It doesn't look too bad, does it?
It is shiny though.
It is shiny.
Very shiny.
Whoa.
Alright.
So shiny's bad, right?
There it is. Shiny's bad. Well done.
There
So
we go.
apart.
Separated.
That's right.
Now, time to clean them up. Degrease them.
lap them and go from there.
And then put it all back together.
It's not too doughy.
No, I think it's really good.
No, it's these ones.
No.
They might need a bit longer. But these ones look way better.
Solar power muffins. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, solar panels. Thank you, Thermomix. Thank you, Chong. What do you got?
Okay, so this looks like it's been sitting or rubbing funny because it's got that lighter colour there.
This little manoeuvre here is why we've got it all out, right? It's to lap it, which means we've got some lapping compound in there.
That stuff there.
And we it's the same, what's in there looks the same as this here. So it goes into the cup and we're like mating it so that it has a better grab. Otherwise it can be two shiny surfaces not grabbing properly. So now
5 twists one way, 5 twists the other way.
yeah. And we'll clean it off and,
And
see
then
what it looks
cleaning
like.
it really well.
Yep. Look at that.
See it
Look
all
at those
in there.
lines.
Yeah, those lines look good now.
Oh yeah, it's much
Created a
better.
bit of grip in there. No, that's good.
Rock and roll.
One part done. So this is the lapping compound.
Make sure it's flush and flat.
Yeah, if you start doing it when it's crooked, it is not good.
I'd never do something like that.
Ugh, you can hear it grinding. Ta-da! Alright, let's clean it up.
Let's do it. So for those wondering, yes, this has been replaced once already, both port and starboard. So we've got about 4,000 engine hours, or just over. Yeah, this is what they call a weakness in the SD50. This here, Yamaha suggests, is a maintenance item, like a to-do list, right? But it's not like just checking the oil, you got to pull the whole thing apart. And
That's a commitment.
part of that is breaking like a mechanical lock on the top nut. Like is it a maintenance item? Questionable. Certainly a decent one. The SD60s have a completely different setup, which is sort of the big brother of the SD50s, and probably for a reason.
He's lost all his teeth.
Poor bloke.
He's totally toast.
Thankfully we had a
Mate.
spare
Oh,
tooth.
you can just move them around and they drop out.
All gone,
It's
just
really
about.
bad, yeah. The other ones are all over here. I've never seen one do that before. Alright, he's seen better days.
In the bin.
Mm-hmm.
The journey of putting it back together starts here. So all in front of you will soon be in a nice, lovely little kit that enables our boat to go forward and backwards on the port side. Ta-da!
We got it back together. And now, the fun and games.
So this is our old top nut. If you ever look down underneath versus the new one, I need to remove some of this meat down here near my thumb so that it's a similar base, if you like, to the old one. So we're going to do that by hand, just bit by bit. We use these feeler gauges to determine, the right resistance, if you like, or the right gap. So I'm going to go and get busy on some 40 grit.
That's quite coarse.
As a knuckle.
Yeah, don't get your fingers on it.
We're away now. Just gotta get the rhythm. Okay, this is the testing of the space between this top nut and this bearing. We need just the one green. It's no go at the moment. More sanding to be had.
Alright, well that took way longer than planned to sand down the top nut.
Right.
But we're in the stages, final stages. It's late afternoon. This is us getting it at how many torque?
Where the feelers go?
We
We sanded it by hand for hours.
Yeah.
we slightly overdid it after all that, which is a bit
Because we were getting a bit over it, weren't we?
That'll do.
Good.
You happy with that, Rose, or do you want more tink?
Well,
I'm certainly not round
it's
anymore,
not gonna
is it?
come off,
It's got locked
but
tight.
it's not like.
You can go further?
I think so, but
Once more.
Do like one more of those tap taps.
I'd suggest that's mechanically locked. Right, beauty. Right, here we go.
Oil needed. Just a bit on the outside to try and slide it in easier.
Oh, much better.
Yeah?
Oh.
Good.
Gear shifter in.
I'll bring the shim over too, please.
Gear selector in. Right. Bit of a mongrel to get to, but cool. Winning. So now we've got to bring the pinion from the engine back into the sail drive to mesh it, because in effect, these are my gears, we knocked the engine pinion out so that we could pull the main drive of the sail drive out to work on it. Now we've dropped it back in, and now we've got to mesh the pinion back into the sail drive.
Teeth
Align
set
it.
properly.
Exactly. That's a two-person job, that one.
Madre!
How's it going?
Oh, I can't reach two of them based on current position, so we may
Okay,
need
so
to.
you're gonna have to switch positions or
Yeah,
something.
what?
The question is, do two people fit in the engine bay on a Leopard 46? The answer is
Most definitely.
yes.
Watch this cable.
Hi. It's almost there. So, we've got the engine back together with the shaft, and now we are putting the top cap back on top of the sail drive.
So real easy.
I'm doing these ones.
Yeah.
Choking the spanner in
Yeah. Easy does it.
Easy does it. I'd rather see
Yeah.
a slight leak and tighten
Don't
them.
fother gillet.
I know.
We've seen you do that before. We've been pretty diligent. Quicksilver gear oil is recommended.
It's not easy to find and it's expensive.
I think the
Yeah.
last round that we played was like $100 per bottle.
Per litre. That's
That's
most expensive
crazy.
over
Most
there.
expensive. If you see it for $30 a bottle, get it on board. This is kind of the last step in the process. So once we've got the right amount of oil in there, then we'll run the engine, check the gears. This is the port side, and this was slipping in reverse.
We'd go in reverse and then it wouldn't go in, and it took
It
up
wouldn't engage.
1800 revs to get it to go like
Gong!
gong, and then
Terrible.
and then it would like rev the whole thing, so it was really bad for the engine.
Yeah, super bad.
And it sucked for maneuvering the boat.
Yes, exactly. We're almost done. Almost done. It's been a long day. Longer than we'd anticipated.
Well, we
It's
didn't start
Saturday.
early.
Yeah, we should have started earlier.
I had a meeting.
Yeah, there's other things like work. All right, it's probably time to crank it and test the gears. That did not sound right.
Surfing tomorrow.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Yeah, Mum, you and me.
All right, I'm gonna get back in here and figure it out. I guess it's not meshed properly.
Just get ready to shut it off if it misbehaves.
No,
Alright.
below this time.
Yeah, agreed.
Loud noise.
It started. We didn't expect it not to start, but we'll get down there before we change into gears and have a good look. That sounds better.
Forward. Neutral. Reverse.
No, that's great.
Neutral.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, good.
Woo! Propulsion.
Neutral.
Excellent.
Oh, it feels good too. Like,
Good. Does it feel secure?
I know when it goes. It
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's actually responding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Engine off, please.
Woo!
Engine off.
Engine off.
With the port side done and dusted, it was time to wash off the day. Hard work done, just enough time to go and play.
Quarter past 6. We
Wow.
got it done. We've got to tidy up. Ted started putting all the tools away.
So hang on, what time do we start?
I reckon
11?
11.
7 hours.
That was 7 hours.
I reckon 2 in the middle was that blooming sanding.
I
No,
know.
that's usually I had an hour, not for an hour, and you guys
Maybe
were standing
longer.
that whole time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It only took an hour to lap.
I know everybody managed to have a nap while the sanding was taking place.
We're getting into it, aren't we, team?
Yeah.
We've got surfboards, we've got foil boards. We are getting going. Let's roll. Hey! She starts first time every time. That was not Yamaha, that was Fothergill.
I'm coming. She goes.
Fancy that. That was a bit of fun. Yesterday was port, today is starboard. Get excited. It's not necessarily something yesterday when I was heading off to bed that I was super stoked on getting after today. But you know what? At least it's still kind of fresh in the mind from yesterday. There it is.
There she is, folks.
And she goes.
Drea down there now. Teamwork.
Okay, so Bella's gonna go check the gear lever at the helm. Up there.
Oh, that it's meshed well.
Coming out of your hole.
Yeah.
There we go. Loud noise. Engine on.
Ooh, that was a bit of a slow start.
It's been normal lately though, so.
That's not
That's all
related
I
to the job that we just did.
Not at all.
Why? Why this time? We've never had this problem. Now we've done it on both engines in 2 days. Back to trying to get it meshed properly.
Yep.
Ugh.
This is the one.
Engine on.
Alright, engine off.
Still whirring. Have another go at meshing the sail drive with the pinion. Very frustrating. Take 3.
I don't mind take 3 as long as it works.
Yeah.
Come
Alright.
on, Lord.
Stretch it up nice and tall. After being bent over down there.
Engine on, please.
Loud noise. Engine on.
Super cute. So I've just dropped the other guys in. They've gone for a little bit of a run and hopefully to get some petrol, and they were filling diesel before that, so we were all working away. Meanwhile, Archie and Pippi have gone on their own little adventure and it's really funny. So it's sunset and I believe they're on their way home on this beach here. There live some camels, and ever since we turned up in this anchorage, the kids have been like, oh my goodness, there's camels, that's so cool. Yesterday they went in there and like they didn't get too close, but they went and had a look at the camels, and then they came back out today. They both have a camera. They've charged their cameras today, gotten them out with the idea of going in again this afternoon to take photos of these camels that they've spotted. Hopefully they get home before dark. But that's how we roll out here. So I'm sure we'll hear all about these camels when they get back.
So, first passage since saildrives are been serviced, lapped, good to go.
What it's all for, people.
For the right hand power. Ah, so good. Heading out to the island out here.
Bali draws in so many travellers, but arriving by boat is a different story. Once we'd sorted the sail drives, there wasn't much reason to hang around in the dirty harbour, knowing clear, beautiful anchorages were cooling, just an island hop away.
This is crazy. 7 knots!
Of current.
Yeah.
Look at how through the water versus over ground.
I know. So we're currently doing 8 knots, but we're only going less than 2 knots.
Through the water.
So
Crazy.
we've got one engine on, an engine R out, and I'm paying to put another engine on, so I'm going to put the mainsail up. We've got 5 knots of carrying. I reckon that'll give us a wee bit more.
Hopefully. Thankfully it's not that far, but still feels like it's taking us forever to get there. And we're pointing at the top of Bali instead of actually where we're thinking of going because of the current. It's just crazy. That's the top of Bali,
And
that's where we want to go.
a week ago, not even, we came down from the island to where we're coming from now, opposite direction, and the current was the opposite.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. We'll get there. It's just not ideal.
So, if you were a 6 knot boat in this scenario, you'd be going backwards. That would not be okay. And we're going across it, but there's 7 knots, that blue number. Hang on, this is more important. What have you done?
I have made bacon and egg burgers.
Yum! Thank you so much. I'm going to come down and eat it. Is that okay?
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to proper embrace. So yes, you know, we said that we don't understand the currents here, and we don't, because they seem to change. And it's not like a tidal in and out. It's not that simple. We're not that silly. And thankfully, we are a vessel that moves reasonably well through the water, a sailing vessel that moves well through the water. So, yeah, there it is. That's what it looks like. Check out how nasty this bit of water is. All the current. It's gross. There's hardly any wind and it's just all churned up. So why can't a 9-year-old captain a 46-foot sailing vessel? Love it. Who makes the rules anyway? What did you just say?
Trying not to get the sheets in the shot.
Oh yeah, no worries. Go Chong! Yeah, man. Woo! It's go time, Chip. Rip into it. Amen. You. There she goes. Rolling solo like a champ.
After Pip had some fun at the break near the boat, the swell began to fill in. So we grabbed the boards and went to check out some of the bigger waves that were rolling through.
Mum froth. What do you reckon about the setup?
The best
It's pretty unique, isn't it? So here we are on a floating deck. Got a wave over here, little playground. Happy Days is out here. Guys surfing out here, and we're in this channel through here. Yeah, I think it's been said 7 foot swell today. I was talking to some locals and they said 7 to 8 foot. It can get a bit how you're going through this area. Anyway, there you go. Cool platform. I was just saying how knackered you guys are and in need of food. There's some rice. You'll be sweet. Well done, man. Tomorrow's a new day. We were just saying the tide's pretty much killed it. But that's okay. Well done. There is big left-hand barrels over there. Hey.
Sun's not down, I guess.
Not done till it's down.
With the sail drive sorted and the solid stockpile of supplies on board, we were more than ready to trade Bali's murky harbour for clear water less than a day away. A few waves and that familiar feeling of freedom, reminding us why we do all the hard stuff in the first place. Thanks for sailing through the gritty bits with us, and if you enjoyed this one, give us a like, share it around, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more island hopping and off-grid adventures just around the corner.